And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. On the return, here comes Kene Nwangwu. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. They start the drive with Hall. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Hall once more. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Fields on first down. Short pass brought in. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 45 on second down. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Fields gets it out wide quick. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
Brings up second and 8 at the 33-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Hall running between the tackles. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. A pistol snap. Fields. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with second down. Fields looking to throw. Set up the screen here for Hall. Running in the red zone. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York! The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. He's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Allen setting up play action. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Allen on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down, Bills.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets. 3rd down. Here's Allen. That one's cut along the left sideline. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
They send a tight end in motion. 2nd and 10 now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Again, Allen to the air. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Running back, motioning right. Allen gonna throw again. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. Allen on 3rd and short. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shorty got that body, no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe, stand on my money, don't on my side, pick them sides, and you gotta choose wisely, that's my eye.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They go right back to Hall. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. This one's caught. Smith has it. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
It's a toss headed left with Hall. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Give him 3 on that game. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Paul takes it straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Fields out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Completed to his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a second-quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Ty Johnson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Headed right, it's Cook. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the 27. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Bills need some big yards in a hurry. Five DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down and 10, Fields. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down throw for Fields. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 3 now. Another throw for Fields. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, ball at the 36. And Allen will hold on to this. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot cape, but that is not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here's second and 14. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. Throwing here, Allen. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. A pistol snap, Fields. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they face second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll go right side with Hall. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. Third down. Fields looking to throw. Lobbing this into the end zone. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Mevis ready to send this one away. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 28. That's more of the catch out left. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Allen to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 4th and short. The Bills with a punt team out there. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. On the counter, Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 39. Connects with his back. Hall. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Looking to throw Fields. Checks it down to Hall. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's Hall on the carry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They run. Here's Hall. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Vacates quickly left side. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Running this with Hall. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now it's Fields. The throw is caught. And in, touchdown, New York. The Jets push their lead further to start the half. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Strong with the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Allen on the play action. Complete out to the right side. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end. because that's their bread and butter. That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
First down throw for Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it.
Well, that's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give the ball away. But that's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He hits him downfield. This is Miller. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
They give on second to Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Blitz coming here. Fields. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York. The Jets lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets make it a 24-point ball game.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen connects on the crosser. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Bills' 1st down.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Bills football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10. Here's Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 46. him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. To the air again, Allen. Brought in right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Well, he got crushed on that tackle, and now we can see he's in a good deal of pain out there. We'll need a timeout so he can get some assistance and get off this field. 2nd and 3 now. Allen gonna throw again. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Again, Allen to the air. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
To throw again, it's Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
1st and goal.
Kate, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
He's got it! And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. They send a receiver in motion right. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try and backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Field goal doesn't move that needle, and they're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. On the handoff, here's Davis. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Allen looking to throw this. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. Did the Bills get to it? They did! They got it back! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. A give left side for Hall. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Hall once more. He's got to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets nearing their first win of the season. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hall running between the tackles. And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. This is Hall. Stopped after a gain of 2, that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So the win goes to the Jets. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.